If you ever wondered to yourself, why the fuck is Scarlet St. Clair's Hades and Persephone series 7 books long from different points of view, this video is for you. So first, I think it's important to establish some history with this series because it does have history. A Touch of Darkness was my first romance novel, and I self-published this book in 2019. Now, first year of its life, it didn't do anything. But by the time A Touch of Ruin came out, I had a pretty good little fan base. And guess what they were asking for? A Game of Fate. A Game of Fate is A Touch of Darkness from Hades' point of view. At the time, I had a decision to make. I could either work on A Game of Fate or continue with A Touch of Malice. I asked my readers. I put a poll up on my Instagram, asked my readers, what do you want me to work on next? They voted for A Game of Fate. So now the question is, how are you supposed to read this series? Like, where should you start? And my personal opinion is start wherever you want. If you want to read this series as it's intended, then you should start with A Touch of Darkness, and then you should go on to A Game of Fate, and then you should go on to A Touch of Ruin, and then you should read A Game of Retribution, and then you should read A Touch of Malice, and then you should read A Game of Gods, and then you should end it with Chaos. Is there a Hades point of view of A Touch of Chaos? No, there isn't, because this one is dual point of view. Why did I write it like that? I have no clue. I think A Touch of Chaos would have been multi-point of view no matter what. Why didn't I do that with the rest of the books? To me, it just felt like Persephone's story. It was her taking ownership throughout the entire thing, and she learns how to be a goddess, what it means to be a goddess in A Touch of Chaos. I wouldn't change anything about this series. Is it the best series I've ever written? Absolutely not. But does it hold a special place in so many people's hearts, including mine? Yes. So basically, the short answer as to why my Hades and Persephone series is 7 books long and alternating point of view is that my readers asked for it and I delivered. And the best thing about this series is now it's complete. You can binge it whenever you're ready. The only thing you're going to have to wait for are the spin-offs.